Hello and welcome everyone back to CEVO GFINITY Season 9 Pro League. European action. We've got one best of 3 today and it's gone the distance. We're in map 3, Mirage, Epsilon, the Swedes versus SK Gaming, the Danes. I'm Helium, with me Launders. What do we expect? Oh, sorry, my accomplice, Launders.
I think that has a negative connotation that implies that we've committed a crime, Helium. So.
Our casting is criminal.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
Relax. What the heck?
No relax.
I think SK's T side on this map is really cool. Yeah, their mid control is awesome, and I think it's gonna be really hard on Epsilon. A much harder test, I think, for their CT side, because on Cobble there's something to be said about map control. Like SK were obviously abusing it really well on CT side, but on Mirage it's so much more important. Like Epsilon had the option to like hit B relatively unnoticed, jumping up long B and spotting it, something you can do as a CT, but it isn't something you can really fight for and like take control of and hold. You have to sit in the site to a certain extent, so executes work really well. And on Mirage, mid control is just what it's all about. So if Epsilon aren't able to get mid control on both sides, I think they're gonna have a huge problem. Wow, Epsilon just gets punished there.
Yo,
for trying to push up mid.
Epsilon stood his ground though. I thought after the first shot he was gonna fall back, but no, he just stood there and kept firing shots. Freeze was able to trade one of them, but has also since fallen down. Madi here playing retake from CT will go down without a kill. Freddie B with the Glock able to get in close, and that's too dangerous. Now Pimp, not even the raid boss, just has a 5-7, and it seems like SK Gaming are just missing so many shots on that round.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Ultimately, on a pistol, if you don't hit your first shot with the USP, then you just get overwhelmed really quickly. And yeah, I think Epsilon didn't fall off of that mid pick because he didn't know anyone was like lower A. He was like, he thought that he got dinged from Mirage from the B app, I think. Otherwise, I don't see why he wouldn't fall in that situation.
Freddie B taking that first shot and landing it onto Madi, so already a man down for SK as they are on a round. What did they do? Did Epsilon and Magix buy those themselves, or were they dropped? It looks like just Freeze and Pimp are saving the money. Pimp does still buy a 5-7, so he spent some, but didn't go for armor, so he's looking to have more utility, and Freeze is looking for the op, or maybe it is CT side Mirage. They'll pull out the double op again.
Oop, Freddy spots Freeze and Palace. And this duel is always so interesting. It really sucks to get peeked in that situation, and Freeze shows us why. But the beat split is going to be successful, I think. Imp, however, is in a really nice spot inside the site, and Magix almost seals up this round right there with that kill. Most likely won't get checked here. Bomb is going to attempt to be planted, and it won't work. Draken also takes a ton of damage there, 4 HP now on the site.
Oh, Magic, sick 1D, and now it's just Draken on 4 HP. He's going to fall as well. Body shots, working it in.
What a shot.
And Epsilon will stumble here, right? Off to a good start. Again, coming off of map 2 with the momentum, and SK Gaming able to strike back in round 2.
Yeah. Want to do predictions? I feel like SK crush on this map.
Yeah, I would have to expect so, right? I mean, SK Gaming definitely, like, it's not a guarantee for SK Gaming that they can actually qualify for a lot of the biggest lands, right? So they've got to be super hungry for this one,
Sure,
especially going through the first bracket. Like, there's not the strongest competition. We've got Dignitas, Hellraisers, Flipside, and SK. 4 teams, and SK, 4 teams, and SK are, are the big 4 teams in this bracket. So you're qualifying now. 4 teams, and SK, 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 4 teams, Or
not.
maybe you're not. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on what other teams join in, but Epsilon will go right back to spending all their money, forcing up here on this round, trying to get the bomb down. They will get the bomb down, but there's going to be no chance at defending the post plant.
Oh.
Dragon gets a pretty sloppy kill. Kill nonetheless. 300 extra bucks plus, 800 for everyone as the bomb has gone down. Freddy B and Palace trying to do what he can on 3 HP, but bomb already defused. And he's like, you know what? I'll save.
I got armor. Why not? Oh, SK win another round. Epsilon armored up there, I think, to try to steal back the momentum. Instead, we're able to get a plant, and now we'll have to save one more time. So, Draken has 4,600. He's going to take that into the next round with potentially an off-buy. Also gets half armor here, knowing we're having a good beat on how much economy will be wasted after the bonus next round. And Freeze, wow, full blind finds that shot. And the connector split. Oh, I think they're a little bit privy to it. Madi killing connector and A-ramp, and Palace, excuse me. Very clean round from SK. There's Draken with the off-eye. Let's see, does he have a spawn as well? Somewhat. I mean, he could take this mid if he wanted to. Typically, people just like smoke and take the peek late, do some kind of boost at mid, which always works. But he could potentially peek at dry. The thing is that it's a pretty CT-sided affair. Best spawn on CT side always beats the best spawn on T side for this pick. And yeah, we'll be doing the garbage boost. That ironically is not garbage at all. It's actually very effective. And, oh, just spotted him, I think, in connector.
Oh, Freddy B, man.
Wow.
We talked about him being an entry machine. He had 5 first kills over on that Cobble match where they won. And here he comes out with 3 kills all by himself on A. And it looks like SK Gaming, oh, maybe they just had pistols. No, this was a full rifle round. Magic's Battle of the Lurks here. Well, really, Magic's just trying to survive. Bomb hasn't been planted yet. I think they were taking their time, letting Moken kind of investigate the rest of the map, maybe find those kills ahead of time. And, well, Pimp is likely to get another. Actually, Freddy was willing to check that. I mean, he was checking that, but Pimp still will win out, and it's Magic's and Pimp who will try to hold on to the weapons on different sides of the map, kind of increasing their chances of survival, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes it's just, it's too hard to save right away. I think Pimp actually saw someone on Cat there. And Magix gets to kill A-ramp. Really important save for them. I mean, the more they save, the more damage they do. It's actually Epsilon who have more to lose in this situation, and they just lose an op. So, I don't know, Pimp might actually just decide to hunt. And oh no, is he going to go for that kill? It looks like no. He really should have, I think. Like, look how much money they have. Epsilon having to rebuy there? It would have been insane.
Yeah.
Also, they would have dropped an op out of the hands of Epsilon and picked up an op for themselves.
So it was a pretty steady 3 rounds for SKs, which actually let them have more money in this situation than the terrorists, who are kind of scraping the bottom of the piggy bank to pull out these guns. And a full rifle round coming out again from both teams, so round 6 should be an exciting one and an important one. At this point, whoever wins this, actually not even, SK Gaming would likely go for a couple rifles, pistol, utility, half buy, force buy if they lose, but Epsilon will be broken completely.
Mm-hmm.
And they're taking another slow round, but they have got this mid control. What can they do with the mid control from here?
Okay, so they just leave. They leave one person at mid, and they can go back and hit A, depending on how many smokes they have, which is a total of 1. So they're gonna have to like perform a walkout, and I guess leaving Draken here also. He can clear triple. Oh, what a shot! Oh my goodness, Freeze got pieced on top of ticket booth. What a flick! That was such a weird angle that he hit him at, and Lottie does find his kill under Balk. The issue is that he's spotted. Now he's going to have to rely on his flashes a little bit here, which are good, but the second one blinds himself.
And Epsilon peeking into the connector, does find Doppelin, just decides to hold the angle, but Doppelin gives him the repeat, takes him down. Madi was low because of the damage Freddy did, so it falls onto Magic, who comes away with 2.5 kills. It's Pimp that finishes off that third man, and now it's going to be Draken up on Tetris. Cue the
Draken missed
music.
way too many shots there. He
Let's
could
see
have
if
traded
make
Magic
up for it.
somewhere.
Oh, that player's going to be able to sneak out. Draken, thinking he might have heard those footsteps. Yeah, I think he does. He gets inquisitive over here, but while dropping, Magix takes him down. And, I mean, he comes up big. He gets, what, 3.5 kills? That's probably 300 damage round. Maybe even more for him. And he's 10-1.
Yeah, no, he should have died, though. Draken just had, like, 3 shots that he just missed on him on site while he was busy killing his other teammates. So that was a huge failure by Draken. Just made him look like a god in that situation. I think there's no excuse for those shots being missed. But even still, he does get those 3 kills on players who were fighting him. And now SK are 4-2 and Epsilon are on a save. That's a very, very important round to have a misstep like that, especially after he got that. Wait, it was actually Draken to get that crazy opening frag too on Take a Booth.
Oh, and this is just falling completely flat. They try to storm out, go quick into B with the Tech 9s, and it's easily cleaned up.
Not good for your mental health, rush B. But they did do like a walk explode. Which is I think they threw preemptively through the Molly. That was SK.
Five to 2 now, and actually double eco territory, right, for Epsilon. I mean, kind of go for a force now into an eco. Just kind of evening out that money as the bonus builds up. They'll get a 3-round loss bonus off of this round. That is, of course, if they don't win it. We have seen some crazy things today.
Yeah, was that a bad economic decision? Did they have to save less? Did they force?
I don't know. I got in there a little late. I don't know if they
Round
had
previews.
armor, but I saw Tech 9s all over the ground, so they at least had pistols.
No, last round they only had pistols, but the round before. Or that was the full buy. Okay, yeah, just a good old double save. Nice shot from Mockin.
And now they're getting picked off from both sides, right? This is the problem. You got that bottom mid control, kind of, but you don't have smokes or flashes to get out safely from either side, so you just get pinched in there.
Yeah. So Epsilon's bread and butter right now is okay. So the issue for them is that they don't have much money. So what you could do here is just go for a full A exec with just like a couple of smokes right out of spawn, or you could try to do something at B if that's the site you prefer. But going to mid on a default right now is not that easy because you don't have that many smokes to burn. So you can't really get far up mid and have a ton of support unless you're relying on getting your kills really, really early. It's going to be so easy for SK to just bleed them out at this point. But they have done a good job of hanging on to their smokes. They still have 3 left. And that's going to be key to pay attention to. There goes one on window. And again, you know, these smokes dissipate and they're left at mid. They can't stand around because there's so many good angles for CT, so they need to find their kill soon.
Well, I got 2 left. They'll try to work up, and okay, there's the kills. They find him. Draken and Doppelin both coming away with 1. Epsilon still on the site. Is able to get 1. Now his location's known, and you've got Freddy B coming up ramp. It looks like Epsilon is somewhat aware of this. Yeah, he's even going to go out and give a peek, but Freddy B with a beautiful headshot. Maintain man advantage, 3-on-2. Magic's trying to get through and push that smoke. Actually kills himself with his own fire that was down.
It was his own flash.
Oh, it was his own flash?
No, wait.
Did he he
No, he blinded himself
and then ran into his fire.
ran into his own molly.
Yeah. I would say there's no way he killed himself with a flash impact. Oh, that's a sick molly. Rez. Is it Rez or is it Reezy? That's kind of what I want to call him now.
I'm going to call him Rhesus.
Rhesus is now lying on the ground in pieces as Freeze is going in for this defuse. As soon as he taps the bomb, Freddy B taps his head.
Yeah, you gotta like obscure your opponent's vision when you're if you know their CT, for example. Like it's tough because there's not a great area to do that from. Like it would, you know, Freddy B would almost certainly get that kill no matter what. But you have to try to throw that smoke kind of. You're better off throwing it nearer to them, smoking them out, because then they can't actually just line. They can't use any sight box as a point of reference to try to spam you.
So back up onto Freeze. Still there on Draken as well. And we'll see. That was Freeze taking a quick shot out a window, but moves back to jungle to watch that. And Epsilon will take down Makin, who was at the top of middle. And he picked out a connector.
It was just a wow, that spray. We got very lucky with that. Oh, Monty throws his flash from Firebox. That compromises his position. Pretty sure.
Draken can't peek wide enough out of Palace, though, really, until the rest of his troops move forward on the ground and cause some extra space for him to work with. And Madi's gone unnoticed. You saw Doppelin was looking back there, so it does seem like they still have an idea. Madi still hasn't really done much. And there it is. Does come away with that one kill, and now Draken, who actually left Palace to come all the way back around to A ramp, is now left alone. The sniper support, it was not there. But he'll still make it more costly here. 40 seconds on the clock, Molotov to push it back. Draken has plenty of time to work with here. Can maybe do something with this, and he'll go over to middle.
I think he's gonna save, no?
I don't know,
go for
man.
this? I mean, just don't have money.
He strikes me as a man who wants to murder people.
I mean, the more spread out. Why not save now? 15 seconds. Like, they've got the two best spots on the map for this. The bomb is not anywhere that you can defuse it from, or anywhere that you can plant it from safely. Like, how can you plant on A without a smoke and knowing that you split? Look, and then he just dies after time too. Or is that after time? No, it wasn't. Was it? Is he broke?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, he's pretty much close to broke.
They're just
anyway.
all broke.
You should just 100% save that, I think. Like, that rotate is fine, but if you don't have the bomb and they just split up and get the perfect, basically after plant, right? Bomb is down, they're just watching it. And like, how are you supposed to win that with an op 1v2? The first thing you do in a 1v2, if you have an op, is find a rifle, because you have a much better chance of winning with a rifle versus two players who could potentially double peek you.
Magics will spot one. They are covering that ground really quickly, though, and he tries to throw in a nade that did a bit of damage to Rez, but that's not really important. Magics has fallen, and now the B site is completely given up. Everyone's spreading it out into the post-plant square. Two people in bench. And, Molotov going to go in. That'll keep Freeze at bay for a little while, and a good, nice way to throw that, right? Not really exposing yourself to the angle.
Yeah,
Pimp
that was nice.
Is able to get one, however, and he's coming up the catwalk now. Doppelin will take down Epsilon as he tries to jump through the window. Pimp now moving up. Oh, the spray is not there. Doppelin turns on him, finds another kill, and the round is falling apart. Freeze now the last one up with the op. Does get Moken as he tries to jump in through the window, but will retreat to save. And wow. Quick play on B works this time. It did fall very, very flat one round.
Yeah, I mean, they just didn't have any counter nades. And
died from the bomb.
Completely. Oh, they did lose one to the bomb too. Still a very expensive round, but they got the round win. They got the round on the board. That's huge. They did so much damage. They got the bomb plant. They might have to have some rebuys, but they know they've got SK kind of on the back foot now. Half armor buys, semi-low nades. That's really good for them. And Epsilon have got away with mid control a couple of times where they've been able to go, like, even on their low, in the round where they didn't have much utility to work with, they were able to come out mid and kill the players at A. In fact, SK have been really weak at A. Multiple times they've gotten double entries, so that was really interesting. They just kind of forfeited that rush completely, and it was a rush out of the gate because they didn't have anyone anchoring another part of the map to make sure they have somewhere to go back safely from.
Now Epsilon are spreading out, but they're not going to have a lot of utility to work with on this round. 2 smokes, 4 flashes. And even though they win that last one, you can just see how tight that money is. It came at quite a cost. But a trade does happen there in the that was in the upper B tunnels with Rez coming away with that one. Well, yeah. Surviving the battle anyways.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's kind of a battle of attrition right now because both teams don't have much utility at all. And Epsilon, just trying to find that good angle, actually gets 2 kills and the bomb down from his position. Could have been different if Draken got that kill initially, but instead Julian's got a pretty good spot. He's gonna have to play this really, really wisely. Actually falls off. Oh, that's tough.
It might be better to give it up, right? He's
Yeah,
giving up
yeah,
that,
definitely.
and now you've got Freeze who can post up in CT, and Epsilon, the only choice they really have is to go back to A.
But will they plan for connector? Oh my goodness, they
Yeah.
won't. Yeah, it's hard to say like where. Ooh, wow! Just get crouch peek by an M4 and basically double dink. And I think Rez is gonna have to assume that Cillian is coming out A ramp, but after a certain amount of time, might be cognizant of the fact that he could have maybe made a bigger rotate, and Cillian knows he has them locked into the default box, and so can be almost certain that he's firebox and
Yeah.
plays that one really, really well.
Yeah, he saw, I
He's just
think,
gonna go for
just
the
the back of him after
he
the
have a
bomb
kit.
was being planted. So we knew that he was behind there, covered the crossover, of course, to either triple or CT, so knew that he was over on that side. So well played by Epsilon. In both cases, right? It was the right decision to give up that bomb and not go down. That
Yeah.
let Freeze take his position and get one kill for free, more or less, and then Epsilon wins the 1v1. Freeze, though, did get absolutely wrecked by Rez, who hit at least 2 6 shots on that round.
Yes, absolutely wrecked. They're doing work, so yeah, a 2v2 won by SK, a very important one, very well played, and it's resulted in what looks like, I think, Epsilon are fearful of a double because they have bot in response and are going for the full A. One of the best ways to deal with this is by playing close up, but SK actually need 3 people to hold the site most of the time and have 2 people dedicated B. Super afraid of the B rush, so.
And Cillian is here once again. This
Uh-oh.
time he's playing more of an off angle, and he gets shut down. They're playing so close to the Tech 9s. Maybe they were expecting Glocks, because kind of think about it, it's kind of weird to play a super close angle. Oh, okay. Freeze makes up for it. Misses that op shot, player hopping through the smoke, but deletes him with a USP shot to the face. 3-on-3 now. Bomb has gone down, and the post-plant positions have come out for Epsilon. Tetris, CT, Freddy B is in a good spot. Is able to peek out and grab one. Magix is there and was in danger of going down. He's only on 23 HP, so 2-on-2 now. Smoking to go down to the bomb. Makin has spotted Freeze coming over that with just a FAMAS. He's going to go down, and can they land the shot onto Magic?
Oh my
No, they
God,
cannot. He's a ninja. He's able to come away with the kill, but will he come away with his life in this round? No, he will go down. Whoa. Makin just tried to transform into a helicopter.
It's just been that was a we take those moment where they lose 5 players but they almost got ecoed, and man, their SK's A is just SK's A
Oh! If this was matchmaking,
What just happened?
I would have kicked Makin out of the server.
is why?
He just blocked the set smoke from the trash can. He jumped up, and the smoke hit Makin's body.
And he's trying to throw it himself.
And I think it was either
he
the
can't
window
see.
smoke or the short catwalk smoke that was supposed to come out from that.
Oh, and Rez gets that kill so early. Oh my goodness, it's crazy how many times SK have just got like dry entry'd so easily. Freddy's lurked out of Palace. They've gotten B rushes that work. They've gotten Tech 9 A rushes versus SK, and somehow SK have 9 rounds.
So
You
easily,
can't explain it.
you mean?
Yeah. Okay, all right.
We'll have none of that.
Oh my gosh, and they're gonna lose this round too. I can't believe it. They have so many rounds, and they've lost so many like pretty, I think, unjustifiable rounds. Have looked pretty undignified in some of the versus some of the rushes of Epsilon, in situations where SK have almost always had the utility advantage, surprisingly.
Well, 9-5, and looking like it will be Epsilon to get 6 based on the buy here of SK Gaming.
Nope.
No?
Look at the second round, you knew.
All right. I mean, that's true. We've seen some crazy CZ rounds, right? And also having this type of buy will play the way you will change the way you play a little bit. Can loosen it up. Freeze playing in the connector. Epsilon has been playing so aggressive at that A ramp so many rounds in a row, but he'll back off. He's actually playing a connector, supporting up Freeze, who's gone in there with the 5-7. And Doplin's going for the, oh yeah, our favorite strat, Launders.
Yeah, get him window. I don't. Does Epsilon know? No, he doesn't. No way he would make that much noise. Oh, sure I can find the
Dublin,
palace
he
push.
just stops walking. As soon as a bullet is shot, he's just like, stops walking completely, thinking maybe he was spotted, but no, he wasn't. And the Cillian will go down. Dublin, go figure, right? You sneak your way into window and you get killed from top middle by a T-Eagle. That's the life of Disco Doplin here on round 15. And yeah, no way Epsilon dropped this now. Pimp with the scout.
They seal it up. They do survive. They do survive with mid control. And SK are just a mixed bag of rounds where they're able to play slow, they're able to win rushes, and yet somehow come out way behind, well, somewhat behind in rounds. And then SK on the other hand, I mean, you know what? The eco is a huge reason for it. They've also winning that 5th round was a huge reason. You know, I think they got another double save in that situation. So I think it was just economic game for SK. I'd say overall, Epsilon might even have had a better half in terms of which rounds they won. That is to say, you know, in terms of rifle rounds or even rounds where they have an economic disadvantage or have to have Tech 9s and just very light nades, they're able to go, I think, 1 for 1 on those rounds. Every round SK won is. I think they've only been able to earn themselves 1 save. They only on that last round were they able to go up against SK on an armor like a force up. It wasn't even a save. You know, SK won the first one where they armored up. Not a single round that half SK had to have no armor. So huge factor there.
So they're, well, I mean, pistol round 2 is equivalent to rifles, I guess, right? Everyone's equal strength is what I mean by that. So they really did work hard for 5 of their 6 rounds.
Yeah.
And let's see what they can do now moving into this. It's map 3, man. And this would be a massive upset if Epsilon are able to get it done. But it's SK Gaming. They come out fast and furious at the top of mid with those Glocks, raining down some bullets. It's like 2 people out the round, but now Epsilon will strike back. And just like that, into a 3-on-3 until Madi peeking out wide. And now pushing in, but Magix wasn't right behind him in time, and Rez comes away with 2 kills right there, making it his 3rd of the round, and now Freeze left to contend with a 1 versus 2. I believe he just heard that vent break, so he is aware that a rotation is coming in. And Rez, oh, he's showing his back. He's showed the battle axe that the CTs carry on this map. Too bad we can't use it.
Basically just got to hit that shot when Rez hits him with a fast peek.
Going for the... It's not even that hard when you set it up that way.
Oh, man. Hate to see it.
I got a YouTube channel for Freeze to visit.
I don't even make a tutorial for that jump. So
Not yet. All right, hits the shot. He knew Rez was there. Freddie B moves in really quick, trying to get that trade, and now Freeze got the bomb and can just go the other way.
And Freddy has to be worried that this guy's going to double back on him. That is Freeze, so has to play it super safe and just has to play like a super... Well, you could plant frontside box and have any after plant after that.
What, frontside of default?
You could plant frontside default.
I guess they saw him on Cat and got nervous because he expected Freddie B to just push super aggressively at that point.
Uh-oh.
Thought that was a nade.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, there it is. Freeze wins. Yeah, I guess it's fine to go Palace, but I think it takes even longer. It would have been, I think, faster to print frontside box and go a ramp. If you wanted to, that is. But
doesn't look like he did.
Both plays are possible. Because he did spot him on Cat, and that's the only reason I mentioned that.
Mac 10s coming out in abundance to fight against the CZs. That did actually go armor, head armor, so that could be dangerous. Draken here, not buying a whole lot. He'll want to get to that up as soon as possible. He has actually been a monster with it. So he just goes in for the P250. And they got 2 in connector, 2 actually making a play, pushing down, actually pushing out of Palace. And it is being watched, but Madi can't do anything about it. He gets taken down at range from a CZ. But here is the Mac 10 from Pimp. $1,200 picked up. They've got connector control. They threw that reverse connector smoke, as you can see, to make sure they can get that control safely, post up, deposit themselves. Actually, everyone is in there ready to just delay explode out of connector.
Oh man, Rez would have had quite a flash on his hands if he decided to throw it. Instead, decided not to, and everyone comes out. Freddy, wow, nice shot. Oh my goodness, what's happening right now? 2v2 at this moment, and Pimp has very, very low HP. Oh, but also ends up getting a 4K.
Oh, for the ace!
For the ace. Does he know Disco Doplin's in Palace? Maybe not. Oh no, Magic goes down, and now it's just Pimp for the ace. He needs to go. Oh, Pimp. Disco Doplin hits the shot, headshot. Eats no ace, no 1v1, no round. And SK, super poor now.
Yo, Freddy B's Mac 10 kill is like the cleanest Mac 10 kill at range I've ever seen in my life.
Look how much money Pimp has because he
killed 4 people, yeah.
Everyone with 1,500, Pimp has 4K because of all his Mac 10 kills.
Yo, Pimp's just not paying his hoes, dude. That's why he's got so much money.
That was a nice shot from Doplin. And NS.
So the Force coming right back out, right? SK Gaming could forfeit a lot of rounds if this doesn't work out. Letting Epsilon get that comeback, maybe tie it up. Won't quite be able to put 3 together off of this, but... And then who knows? These eco rounds, these force-ups have been deadly. Freddy B back in CT, playing at the ticket sales booth. Trying to deny admission of SK into the site. It actually will be Doplin getting one through the smoke. Chintzes the reload a little bit, but still wasn't fast enough. Magix hops through and brings him down. Freddy B grabs Pimp, takes him out of that Palace post-plant position, so that was a good kill to have, but it's Magix now with the AK putting in work, turning, minimizing that profile, even throws out another little re-peek, and it's Freeze with the Tech 9 that hasn't shown himself yet. Still hiding out of the connector, and Freddy B moving around, different angle of attack.
No health. No health. I mean, I think he's actually going to save. I mean, it's a connector plant, obviously, so... yeah, CT probably wouldn't have made a lot of sense for him, and yeah, he's going to run with it. I mean, smart move, and wow, trading rounds again. What a crazy round. That was a Dupree round from Magis. Coming out through the jungle smoke, getting the first kill, picking up the AK, getting 2 more. I mean, it wasn't exactly a spray transfer 3K, but it was the equivalent, I think, on an eco, so... That was a BDP.
They did pretty well to avoid, like, the only defender like really watching the site was Freddy B at CT, and they threw the in-sight smoke, the one that you're going to plant in, which also blocks off CT, and Freddy B didn't decide to push up, so he was pretty much rendered useless. No one even came out of Palace until way later, and Magix had already done the damage and then pushed through that smoke, right? Yeah. Round had fallen apart, so that's why Freddy B is able to save, and then Epsilon likewise will spend all the cash that they had, which wasn't all that much. And SK Gaming have come away with the pick already. Freeze goes down. They trade out Draken. NS. TYY. Oh, Makin hears these footsteps. Pimp jumping. If he didn't jump, he probably got 1-deeked right there. He comes away with the kill. Oh, speaking of 1-deeks, there's Reese trying to find another, but can't. Magic will bring him down. Doplin, first responder on the scene, coming into the market. 2 retaking onto 3. Bomb actually hasn't even quite gone down yet, so 1 retaking onto 3, actually. It's Freddy B once more, who will keep these M4A1S alive. It's about to be an antique.
Resale value won't go down, though. I guess it will up in that situation, but...
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to try to... they'll probably run into him here, actually. Whether or not he wants to find them. Uh-oh. Oh! What?
Cringe gods.
Oh my gosh.
Krill. I think Krill just called a strat in alt chat.
Did he? 3-0 hard bomb.
3-0 hard bomb.
Mid.
I see mid.
Plant mid.
I don't know. I see boys. I'm sure that's boys.
Can we get a translation in chat, please?
I think it's saying take mid control with 2 and then have 3 at A ramp with bomb. Did you just type in Google Translate? Please tell me you did.
No, I should. I would put it in chat.
Same thing.
We have a lot of international viewers, so that would help.
Oh! And a nade from Madi. Unfortunate there. It would have bounced right into the jungle and done a considerable amount of damage. Doplin gets caught out in the back over at middle. Freddy B actually came away with a kill here on the stairs with this USP. They're going to smoke it. He gets another one onto Magic. No way. Where was this Freddy B on overpass? Epsilon finds Draken, and this is actually winnable. Look how low they are. Pip's now gone down. 41 HP and 6, respectively, for Madi and Epsilon. And there's a laser pinpoint accurate USP of Freddy B. Has caused a lot of trouble. Rez also moving in with an AK. Doesn't have armor, but the other players are low enough it may not matter. And are the post plants going to be recognizable? Like you kind of got, they're in the 2 most common spots, so you expect them to check it. But Freddy B, yep, still caught out trying to take that battle at Tetris. That took too long, and that gave Monty the chance to peek out and win the round 100%.
Yeah, it's they're in the 2 most common spots, and typically if someone wants to go and clear you, they will get that kill. But what works really well is just to play contact and then make sure that you have your other player, whoever it is, whatever firebox, peek at the exact same time as you. And if you get the first kill, you almost always get the second one at the same time. But the translation was, there's a few different ones. You go with ELAC here. As mentioned, boys, we could probably take them mid when they are 3.5 bomb. That isn't something you want to say in chat for sure.
Nope.
Certainly.
Like, oh,
that's like we can do this
mid?
every round on in our default. It's funny that there were cringe gods after that.
Yeah, that was quality. Cringe gods. So 4-on-4, Draken opened it up, but I don't know if he went in for more. It seemed like it was kind of a delayed kill, so I don't think it was a trade instantly. He might have peeked again. Been there the whole round. Freeze keeps dying first. He's asking a lot of questions. I guess he was paying some compliments as well. We put some nice shots into the chat. Here's Monty coming away with 1 kill onto Freddy B. Doppelin here at the stairs. Oh, why am I being blocked? I guess I should shoot. Well thought out there by Doppelin.
I guess I should shoot.
But he's going to have been unable to move, so I think Magics can expect him to be there. But look how Epsilon are playing this. They don't care, right? Expect it. Oh, my God. No, they move in, and then they have no idea that Magics is there, and it completely backfires. So that patience was going to be the key ingredient there. Malkin goes in for the trade. Gets shut down completely.
Super delayed trade.
Yeah. They were definitely on different brainwaves. And Rez will save.
Save into B.
Rez for Prez.
Rez for Prez.
Damn, even that first kill was pretty nuts.
Popping heads like Pez.
Nice! That was sick. Launders is a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper.
Then why are you rapping at me? 14-7 now. It looks like the game has maybe spiraled out of control for Epsilon.
Yeah, we had the eco, and then we had the
Back-to-back ecos.
Back-to-back ecos. Thank you for Englishing for me.
It's fine. And an op shot already.
Disco Doppelin has flashed himself so many times this game.
Oh, sorry, not an op shot. That was Pimp that with the A4 that took that.
I'd just like to say.
Yo, he needs the bright lights. It's got to be at the disco. Pimp will take him out as well. He's done his part. He's got 2 kills. He's out of the round. He can retire. His hands are clean. 4 plays 3 now. And, of course, SK Gaming with the way better weapons going into this one. Only armor on Freddy B. But Freddy B has been a monster on some of these pistol rounds.
He has.
But he has already reloaded as the front piece is missing there from the CZ, so he's pretty limited on bullets. But not if he gets an AK. And they're hearing stuff at A ramp. He takes his chance, realizing it might be clear. And look at Mockin, just like that. They've got the man advantage. He's taking forever to find the ladder. Just needs to buy that time, though. That'll allow Freddy B to come over, get the kill, and maybe another one. He brings down Freeze pretty low. I don't know if he's aware of the enemy HP, because he's going to go back out to the op. And the nade did not do much. Shocker.
Uh-oh. This is just good rotate over to CT. He has to decide whether or not to peek. And doesn't stop the
he was
plant,
trying to scare him off.
And now it's actually an after plant. Oh, whoa, that was super tight. Surprisingly, oh my goodness. Draken almost blew that. I want to say Draken almost blew that. What the heck? What is this?
Checking out that ass.
To be honest, I think Draken played that bad, really bad. He almost lost. He almost lost the 2v1. No, he didn't wait for his teammate to get close enough to trade, and basically would have gave Freeze a real easy 1v1. Believe. If he you know, peeking with that deagle. I mean, he peeked, like he shot the wall to make sure that, or to try to bail out the plant, which is fine. But then he almost committed, almost died for that.
Gotta commit for the cause.
I guess so.
Ooh, was that an incendiary that just, yep, took a bounce up off of some random thing and fizzled? They're selling duds. As Rez does not expect another player to be down there, and look at Epsilon. He's able to get out, find a kill. Draken, actually, his flash did not bounce out of the window, so he almost flashed himself as well. Doplin was already dead, so someone had to do it. Epsilon 1 versus 3 coming up connector. I think he just saw Freddy B switch guns. Like something flew over the stairs there, right?
Yeah.
So he should know maybe that someone's in Palace if he caught that. But he's probably checking a lot of things and mocking with the op through the murder hole.
You know, make a lot more sense. Disco Doppler.
Disco Doppler. Why does that make more sense?
Like a phase 5 Doppler disco.
I don't know what Doplin means, to be fair.
It reminds me of...
Maybe it's do plan, and we've just been saying it wrong the whole time.
No way. Disco do plan?
Do the plan.
That sounds so funny to say for some reason. And the bust out mid. The pistol strat. Oh, get...
Wrecked?
Glocked? No, it's P250.
Mocking goes up the ladder. They will have heard that, though. Madi knows where to look and comes away with the headshot. Epsilon with 3 members up now and getting this one close. They should break into the double digits here. Pimp with the Glock, trying to make a play with that bomb back into underpass, take it over to B, but you still have Rez who's been on point, and he's ready for any visitors to his hallways. That's spot 1. Ooh, and actually unfortunate time to spot him, right? Wasn't ready to take the shot. Wasn't really in any danger because Pimp just has a Glock, but doesn't come away with a free kill.
And they do have Rez isolated. I mean, if he, like, Madi, excuse me, has an op, so... Oh, no, but then Rez gets a kill, Madi gets blinded, and misses the shot. Peace.
I'm so glad they added the ricochet sounds back.
I know, it sounds great, I love
so
it.
Sick. Ow.
It's for the Duck Dolan. Oh, is it really? I'm not gonna believe that. Why would it be for Dolan?
What?
Disco Doplin.
I don't know what you're saying.
Nothing.
I hear the words you're saying, but I don't know what they mean. Maybe he shouldn't buy nades anymore.
Did he used to have Dolan the Duck in his picture?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
also, don't you mean Donald?
No.
There's a Dolan?
Yes.
All right, man. These kids these days. As Magic gonna try to. Oh nope, it'll be Moken to get the first kill. Took one out of Palace. That was Freeze who fell out of Palace. Now some damage going through the smoke. Made them think it was Catwalk for a second, but now they'll push it. They bring down Moken, but look who's waiting for them. It's Disco Doplin and Rez getting those kills and bringing this one back. Freddy B and Sandwich being very, very patient before he finally eats his lunch. I'm glad you're laughing, right? It means that it was successful.
I was thinking about saying like eats them alive or something as you said that. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
We should make a CS team. We're always thinking the same thing. We wouldn't even need to communicate.
Meme team.
It could be the NA Fnatic.
The NA Fnatic without the skills.
Yeah.
Fnatic.
We're on the same page, but we're both really bad. Oh no, that was CT nade. Never mind. I thought Madi threw one. And it bounced back. But yeah, Nade's trying to keep them at bay at B. It does seem successful. Draken takes a shot onto Pimp. Rez has actually been pushed off the white van, but he's going to fall back and throws the molly, which forces him to jump out the window. Madi actually will burn alive. And Epsilon, chance for a 1 but will miss it. And now it's just Magic. Staying alive. Maybe, try to hunt for some frags. Or just hit the
Smoking.
shots, but he'll go down. Is Launders
No.
is Launders JW in terms of looks? What are you trying to
Launders.
say? That Launders is really, really good looking?
What did I say?
Because we
Dude,
compared ourselves to Fnatic.
what I think is that you shouldn't be allowed to make fun of the way someone looks if they're better than you at CS. That's my rule.
I mean, why stop at CS if they're better than you at anything?
Okay. Well, in terms of CS players.
Yeah. Also, if they make way more money than you.
Yes.
Still 5-on-5 here in this round. We've got Rez, who has once again fallen back. He's been good here in the B site. We'll have to defend up against Rifles this time, and does have the help of Mockin here.
And making control taken by SK. It's their bread and butter. They have the bomb stage up towards B, though. No one's actually at A ramp. Would do your connector smoke. It's a re-smoke. And they have a split going on. 2 players in the site, not in the best spots right now. But might actually get the kill. Simply looking for an entry. Rez doing huge work here on the B site. Now it's a 2v3. That was actually a fantastic hold by them in a split situation, and that made so good. just bowled it.
He had to have known. He heard the ding, 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 like it dropping on the ground. He knew he was about to explode. Nothing he could do there. 2-on-2 though for the retake. Freddie B is actually backstabbing here from the catwalk, and he's gonna come away with 1 kill for free. Monty's been spotted because he just killed Draken, so locations are known for both players. But who hits the shot?
Geez.
It's Monty. Bringing home with the HS. That's match point now for SK Gaming.
That was a sick shot. Holy smokes. Young Madi.
Old Monty.
How old? The old boy. Let's get that frag. That was a sick 1v1. I mean, just that shot was sick. Where's that smoke go that he throws from top mid? Oh, same spot, just from a different lineup.
What, the close cat one? Yeah.
Yeah. This is a different lineup. And mid control trying to be taken. Rez going out here. He is actually really nuts. Rez
He's
is
going
actually
big.
he was going big even on overpass, but he didn't get a lot of kills, so it was kind of confusing. And I guess they were just kind of getting outplayed, and that's why he didn't look so good. But Rez is actually pretty nuts.
So
He might be the site.
Mockin is there though, and he's got the op.
Oh yeah, he does.
So, he gets the
wow.
shot, but it hits the leg, and then Draken is gonna miss his.
He hears this op. Magic's might actually just try to peek this because he's got low HP. So
I think he's where he legged it though.
not?
You saw him switching out to the USP. He's gonna flash and just go through this, but that's gonna backfire because Magic had already pushed up and played extremely close. So now it all falls onto Disco Doplin here. It's match point for SK. So
Roller
all the
Disco
pressure.
Dodgeball
Please
Doplin.
don't flash yourself on this round, Doplin. You know what? He's like, F flashes. He goes through the window, takes the first kill. Pip, though, at the bench will best him with a headshot. And that's 16-12. It goes the full 3 maps, though. So you got to say well played to Epsilon. But it's SK Gaming who will move on.
shout out to Epsilon. They did a good job. They tried their hardest. And they won some crazy pistols. They had some crazy rifles. They had to save a lot. And if they didn't, maybe they would have won. Shout out to SK for the 2v2s. A lot of people, I think, quite relieved that this specifically is over.
That would have been a big upset.
But yeah, that was nice. It was cool. It was fun to watch.
What were the odds, actually? 71-29. That would have been a big, big one. But a few happy people, right? And that is all we have for today. Let me throw up the schedule. So that one happened. We've got a North America match coming up tonight. I will get there. Gosh, I got to do all this myself, man. So much work. SK Gaming versus Epsilon in the books. The full 3 maps, again, well played to both teams, but it's SK who will move on. We'll take a look at the brackets in just a little bit, but tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, we've got CLG versus Team AGG in the second bracket for North America. Actually, I think we can look at that one too. We'll take a look at the Europe one first. So moving on, it is, yeah, SK Gaming that will have to play flip side. So that should be a pretty sick matchup. And then we're still waiting on Hellraiser's Lounge Gaming. And even that matchup should be pretty good. And the winner of that will play Dignitas Taking a look at North America, let's see how far we are through the brackets there. Team AGG versus Team Counterlogic Gaming is actually a round of 8 match, so that will be the first team into the round of 4 tonight over in the North American scene. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you want to follow the stream to be notified of when we go live again for that North American match, and of course our regular broadcast is Sunday through Thursday, but I will remind you that we do have a game tomorrow on Friday. I don't exactly know who's playing, but I know there is a game tomorrow. So easiest thing to do is just follow the channel, twitch.tv/playcevo, or us, the casters. You can get me Helium at Heliumbrella on Twitter and Launders at SoarLaunders. You can find that in the chat as well. And I think we are out of here for the day. Launders, you want to say anything else?
No. Thanks for
Sweet.
watching. Peace out.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good one. Drive safe.